Hey, you're keeping company with Conor with a Townsquare Spotlight, bringing you the very best of what's going on here in the Hudson Valley. And we have an amazing guest with us today, and I'm really excited to be speaking with her, the Long Island medium herself, Theresa Caputo. Theresa, how are you today?
I'm fantastic. Thank you so much for having me today.
I'm really excited to have you. As I said off the mic, my whole family were fans. My girlfriend's family are fans. So they were all freaking out when I was telling them that I was speaking with you today. So this is really cool. So thank you for giving me brownie points with all of them. Really appreciate that. But
of course. Well, I hope you're going to come down and check out the show when I'm there.
Absolutely.
It would be great to have you guys as a guest.
Absolutely. I would love to check it out and see it. I'm excited for it. So, yeah, you have this show that's coming to Portchester, the Capitol Theater, on June 9th, and we're really looking forward to this. So, obviously, when it comes to the shows, people get to see you do these more private readings and one-on-one readings. But what are these live experiences like? What is that like for a guest? What can they expect? But also, what is that like for you, being almost bombarded with, I'm sure, a lot of energy from a lot of people?
You know, it is a lot, but when I kind of put my gifts in Spirit's hands, you know, they're the ones that are in charge, not me.
Yeah.
You know, so like I come out on the stage, I give a little quick speech on what people could expect over the 2 hours of the live experience. And then once I start sensing and feeling Spirit, I allow the souls to guide me around the space. I will just randomly stop in front of someone and start delivering powerful healing messages. We have cameras that follow me around and a big screen set up.
Oh, awesome.
So no matter where you're seated, you're going to be able to witness it up close and personal. And, you know, Conor, the reason why I call it the experience is because that is what it is. You know, there is something truly remarkable to be in a space and to feel the energy. You know, Spirit takes us on this emotional roller coaster, right, of feeling all of the pain and the sorrow, the loss and the grief, but then we have the levity. I have Spirit communicate with that personality and laughter, and to feel that energy and that healing is really something incredible.
That is incredible, and I'm sure that's amazing to be able to experience in a group setting, even if it's not you being the one like that's hearing something, but seeing somebody else's story and everything come together. I'm sure it's a very healing, warming, and just overall energizing experience. So I'm looking forward to that. I can't wait to check that out myself. And then, of course, besides what's going on at Portchester, you also have your new show, Raising Spirits on Lifetime. You had Long Island Medium on TLC for 10 years. You took over the 2010s, and now you're coming back to take over the 2020s with Raising Spirits. I didn't even know the show was coming on until I saw it. Mom put it on one day. It's like, is this an old episode? And she's like, no, this is new. It's like, oh my God. So obviously exciting for fans, but what is that like for you? How is it having this new show, and how are you approaching it compared to what you did with Long Island Medium? You know,
I just want to say it's amazing to have this opportunity with Lifetime. And the thing that is so special about this series, about this new series, is that you're really getting to see a lot more of my personal life.
Oh, cool.
You know, my family. You know, I'm a grandma now.
Congrats.
You know, traveling around on the tour bus, and you know, seeing what it's like to be on the road. And then when I have my few days off, stopping and surprising someone with a reading. You know, it's been on my waiting list forever. And the thing that I really love is that we're going back and following up with people after their readings. So there's also another series along with this called Beyond the Readings.
Yes.
And they're showing you more never-before-seen footage, expansion on readings, and also following up with people to really hear from these people. Having a reading had changed their life, and how sometimes even found a purpose to live again and wanting to live and knowing that their loved ones are with them in a different way. And it's so powerful.
That really is powerful. And from the episodes that I've seen already, I could feel that this was more intimate. So that's cool that that's the idea of this. And also with behind the readings, I was going to mention that too. I'm glad you did. That's so cool because you never know what things are like afterwards. You see the initial reaction, but yeah, to be able to go back and see how this changed them. I love that. I love that perspective. What has that been like for you to go back to some of these people and to revisit these experiences. What does that mean to you now?
Oh, you know what? It really changed everything for I know what I do changes people's lives, and that's why I do what I do. But to hear someone say that and to look at the person and to see that they're different, that they're lighter, and it just validates for me that my gift is needed more than ever, and that I need to still continue this work. It's hard. I make what I do look easy, but it's the hardest thing that I have to do is to channel someone's departed loved ones.
Yeah, I'm sure that's definitely very tough. I can't imagine what that feeling must be like. And since you said with this is needed more than ever, your new show, all these new programs that you're doing, this is all in a post-pandemic world. And I'm not saying that whether you see more or less COVID cases, but there's an energy to the culture. There's an energy to the world. Everybody approaches things differently. Going into all these latest projects, how has the post-pandemic culture and energy really affected you on a spiritual level?
Well, the thing that I feel is that people are searching for spirituality. They're searching for something. A lot of people, the pandemic was proven, someone might not have lost someone, but they've lost something. Over these past 5 years, we've all lost something. Sometimes it's our faith. Sometimes our faith in ourselves or living life or what is our purpose, right? And everyone questions so many different things. And this is what the experience is about. It's so much more than me just communicating with people that have died. It restores people's faith. It gives people that faith, hope, and peace and comfort and even encouragement to live their best life, to really embrace who God intended them to be. And, coming to a live show, yes, it's impossible for me to give a personal message to each and every one of you. Yeah. But this is why it's so powerful, because there's going to be so many things that you're going to be able to connect with and that you'll be able to experience and witness. And people say it all the time. They'll say, I had no idea what to expect when I went to that show. I personally did not get read, but what I witnessed was life-changing. Wow. And then they'll go on to say, and I realized that there were so many other people that truly needed to hear from their loved ones more than I did. And to me, that statement right there just validates on how powerful the experience truly is. So I always say to people, you might not have lost someone. You might not even believe in what I do or understand in what I do. But I can guarantee you, you will leave the live experience feeling more peaceful. Walk away with something.
Yeah, I think that's so great and so altruistic and so beyond ourselves for somebody to say something along those lines. Is like somebody needed to hear from their loved one more than me, and they could appreciate that, just the real sincerity of it all. And that's really impressive. Before I let you go, I know you got to run and everything, but as you said, with the apprehension that some people have, my mom and I were talking about readings and how she said she was open. She would do it in an instant. She would seek it out. And I remember in the moment, I was like, would I ever want to do something like that? And in the end, I came to the conclusion, it's like, sure, I'm open to it. I'm receptive. Trust me, I believe. But I doubt I would seek it out personally, like go to that level. Right. How do you approach those people who, let's say a spirit approaches you to talk, but the living person is not in a place to talk about it?
I'll know. Look, that comes in many different forms. If someone is just, they don't understand, I'm the first one to say someone could love what I do. Maybe this is even you, how you feel. Love what I do, support, believe in spirituality, believe in an afterlife. You're feeling the signs and symbols from your loved ones, but you don't need to hear from their loved one, or you don't want to. That's fine.
Yeah.
Sometimes if I feel that someone is quote-unquote skeptical, a soul will make me feel that. They'll say, listen, they don't necessarily believe in what you do or make me feel I have a sign for that. And we kind of approach things a little bit more delicately. And I will say to the person, this is not about me. I don't care if you believe in what I do. It doesn't matter to me. I want you to believe in an afterlife. I believe and know that we all have the ability to connect with our own departed loved ones. And I want everyone to know that the things that they sense and feel, that they think that is odd, weird, maybe even just a coincidence, or it might just remind them of their loved one that has died, to know that that is them. Know that that is their loved one's soul trying to get your attention to remind you that they are with you at that exact moment. I say they're little hellos from heaven.
I love that. A little hellos from heaven. But, that's so well said and so well done. As I said, I've been a fan for a while. I've been watching you and on your shows, and you do have this really warm energy about you. So I know the people that you've affected, they appreciate it. And just somebody as a fan who's seen you on TV, it's meant a lot to me and my family as well. So I just want to express that to you. It's helped us with our faith on the other side as well. So, Theresa, I could go on forever with you, but I know you got it. You're a busy woman. Thank you so much for your time. And, of course, please check her out on June 9th at Portchester in the Capitol Theater. It's going to be an amazing experience. So, yeah, Theresa, thank you so much for everything.
Oh, thank you so much. And I hope you guys do come to the show. I can't wait to meet you.
It would be a pleasure. Thanks so much, Theresa.
Awesome. Thank you.